In today's global music battlefield, success doesn't just bring applause, it brings resistance. As the Filipino powerhouse SB19 rises far beyond borders, smashing records and mobilizing a fiercely loyal global fan base. A massive wave of criticism from certain corners of the K-pop community has followed closely behind. But why? Is this purely cultural protectionism, intense industry competition, or something deeper? A genuine fear of a shifting power dynamic in Asian pop. Today, we're diving deep into the real reasons behind this cross-cultural tension, the unspoken economics driving it, and what it actually means for the future of global music. Like, share, and subscribe for more high-level, deep info into global pop culture. SB19's journey from a local training project to a global sensation is nothing short of remarkable. Formed under the strategic guidance of Show BT Philippines, the group didn't just practice. They underwent a rigorous, grueling, Korean-style trainee program consisting of years of exhausting vocal drills, synchronized dance routines, and media training that demanded absolute discipline and unwavering focus. For years, the payoff seemed non-existent, progress was slow, and recognition was largely limited to a small, dedicated Philippine audience. But true preparation always meets opportunity. When their dance practice video for Go Up went viral, it became an overnight symbol of raw perseverance. The international community took notice because SB19's meticulous preparation made them stand out among regional peers. They didn't just perform, they delivered a stage presence, micro-synchronization, and visual storytelling that rivaled elite, established K-pop acts. This dedication culminated in a historic, paradigm-shifting milestone. SB19 became the first Southeast Asian act to be nominated at major international award platforms. Like the Billboard Music Awards, they proved to the world that world-class talent outside of South Korea could not only compete but win on the global stage. Billions of streams, historic chart appearances, and sold-out global tour followed. They didn't just arrive, they announced themselves. The K-pop system isn't merely a music industry model. It's a finely tuned cultural machine engineered over decades. Powerhouse management companies like SM Entertainment and YG Entertainment have perfected every single element of the idol ecosystem. From the exact science of the trainee system to calculated fan engagement strategies. Every stage performance is the product of thousands of hours of rehearsal, strategic branding, and obsessive attention to visual aesthetics. Furthermore, the South Korean government has long backed these cultural exports as a potent form of soft power, turning pop idols into literal global ambassadors. Because of this, global fans have been conditioned to associate K-pop with a very specific, flawless standard. This creates an intense sense of ownership and pride among its followers. When a fandom invests years of emotional and financial energy into supporting a genre, they naturally develop a protective instinct over its identity. When a non-Korean act like SB19 emerges, achieving a comparable level of polish and synchronization using similar foundational methods, it triggers a defensive reaction. For these fans, it can feel like an encroachment on a cultural identity they helped build, making the criticism feel personal rather than purely analytical. This brings us to the core philosophical debate surrounding SB19. Are they innovators, or are they simply imitators? Critics frequently throw around labels like copycats, arguing that SB19's precise dance routines, synchronized formations, and styling mirror the Korean idol system too closely to be considered authentic. And on the surface, the structural influence is undeniable. But this highly critical viewpoint completely overlooks a fundamental truth about global pop music. Influence is the lifeblood of artistic evolution. No musical genre exists in isolation. Modern K-pop itself was heavily influenced by Western R&B, hip-hop, and Europop. Music constantly migrates across borders, giving rise to fresh, localized interpretations. SB19's adoption of the idol methodology isn't cheap mimicry. It's about learning from a proven operational system and blending it seamlessly with Filipino identity, values, and language. They take a global blueprint and elevate it to tell uniquely Filipino stories rooted in cultural pride. What critics misinterpret as imitation is actually the natural evolution of global pop culture. Supporters argue that SB19's success is not in copying, but in elevating, demonstrating that excellence is universal and that creativity flourishes when boundaries are crossed. Another layer of the debate emerges from fandom culture. Fandoms of legendary groups like BTS and Blackpink have spent years defending their idols against Western mainstream skepticism, remembering every struggle, stereotype challenged, and award won against the odds. For these fans, K-pop is a hard-won legacy, and new acts achieving international recognition can trigger defensive reactions. Some criticism of SB19 isn't rooted in dislike. It's about loyalty and protection. Fans fear that groups rising in markets outside Korea might ride the wave of a movement K-pop pioneered without enduring the same trials. Their defensive energy isn't personal against SB19, but rather against the perception of encroachment on a cultural and artistic identity they helped solidify. In the digital age, social media platforms don't just report these debates, they actively weaponize them. Platforms like TikTok, Twitter X, and YouTube have become battlegrounds where every comparison can go viral within hours. Fans create comparison edits pitting the group against K-pop idols, dissecting choreography down to the millisecond. The algorithms behind these platforms reward sensationalism and conflict, meaning posts that spark debate always outperform neutral or celebratory content. As a result, minor disagreements are magnified globally, distorting the discussion into perceived wars between fandoms. Beyond cultural debates and artistic comparisons, there is a more pragmatic financial factor driving these tensions: market power. Southeast Asia, home to millions of young, digitally savvy fans, represents one of the fastest-growing consumer bases for global pop music. The Filipino fandom, in particular, is an absolute juggernaut. They are highly organized, stream music in massive numbers, participate heavily in global fan votes, and instantly amplify trends across platforms. This immense influence has not gone unnoticed by international brands and major music labels, who increasingly design marketing campaigns and global tour with Southeast Asian audiences in mind. When money, market share, and global attention are involved, what starts as a simple fan debate quickly becomes industry tension. SB19's rise challenges not only cultural assumptions, but also the traditional balance of commercial influence in Asian pop music, creating both excitement and friction in equal measure. One of the most striking aspects of SB19's rise is how the group handles this massive storm of criticism. Unlike some acts who respond defensively to online attacks or engage in fan wars, SB19 has adopted a strategy of deliberate silence. They rarely comment on controversies, choosing instead to focus entirely on their craft, perfecting choreography, delivering powerful vocals, and letting their achievements speak for themselves. SB19 also consistently shows immense respect toward Korean artists, acknowledging K-pop as a valuable source of inspiration rather than a rival to defeat. This measured professionalism sends a powerful message, shifting the narrative from online debate to undeniable performance. Professional restraint often disarms louder criticism, and by letting their quiet confidence stand out, they earn deep respect from fans, critics, and peers alike. Ultimately, SB19's success signals a transformative moment for Asian pop music. For decades, K-pop dominated the global narrative, setting the ultimate standards in production, choreography, and fan cultures. Now, Southeast Asian artists are stepping onto the international stage, expanding the conversation about what Asian pop can achieve. The growth of other P-pop acts, including BGYO and BINI, signals that the genre is no longer niche, fueled by a surge of national pride. P-pop isn't trying to replace K-pop. It's forging its own lane, offering fresh cultural perspectives while respecting established traditions. This evolution reflects a broader trend in global music, where diversity, inclusion, and collaboration are becoming far more valuable than a strict hierarchy. The global stage is expanding, and there is plenty of room for more than one spotlight. SB19's rise is definitive proof that talent, discipline, and authentic cultural identity can successfully redefine boundaries. creating a future where multiple Asian pop systems can thrive simultaneously. What do you think? Is the tension between fandoms just internet noise, or are we witnessing a genuine shift in the global music industry? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss a deep dive.